the secret behind luxury, dangerous pets of millionaires. Today we enter a different ecosystem, one built by man, the world of the ultra-rich. Behind their walls a disturbing secret hides, the ownership of exotic and dangerous animals as symbols of status and extravagance. On this journey we will reveal the shocking stories of 5 animals and the consequences of turning them into commodities. Our first stop takes us to the United States, where a chimpanzee named Travis became a symbol of the dangers of keeping primates as pets. Imagine, if you can, the brute strength of an animal 5 times stronger than an adult human. Now, imagine that power unleashed inside an ordinary home. Travis, taken from his mother at a young age and raised like a human child, became a local celebrity. He appeared in television commercials, wore human clothes, and even drank wine at the family table. But beneath this facade of domestication, a wild instinct lurked that neither love nor luxury could erase. In 2009, the world watched in horror as Travis, driven by the stress and confusion of his artificial environment, brutally attacked his owner's best friend, leaving her with horrific injuries and disfigured for life. That's why keeping primates as pets is illegal in more than 40 countries, a desperate measure to protect both animals and humans from the potentially devastating consequences of this cruel practice. We now travel to the Himalayan mountains, home of the elusive and majestic snow leopard. With its silvery white fur that blends with the snow and its piercing blue eyes, this feline has captivated the human imagination for centuries. However, that same beauty has made them a target of the illegal exotic pet trade, a ruthless business that thrives on the demand of the ultra-rich. Imagine paying an exorbitant sum, over $1 million, for a snow leopard cub, a status symbol to show off to their peers. But what happens when that adorable cub grows into an adult predator? The answer often is abandonment and tragedy. A famous singer, blinded by the appeal of owning such a rare creature, acquired a snow leopard on the black market. As the leopard grew, so did its frustration and aggression. Unable to satisfy its natural instincts in an artificial environment, it became unmanageable. With only 4,000 individuals in the wild, every snow leopard is crucial for the survival of its species. Jaws of death, the Millionaires' crocodile and the fatal dinner. Our next stop takes us to Russia, where opulence and danger intertwine in a chilling story. At the heart of this narrative is a Russian tycoon, known for his extravagant lifestyle and his fascination with the exotic. His most prized possession, a Nile crocodile, a prehistoric creature with a bite powerful enough to crush bones. Imagine the scene: a lavish dinner at the tycoon's mansion, high-profile guests, crystal chandeliers, and at the center of it all, a 6-foot-long Nile crocodile confined in a glass enclosure. For 2 long years, the crocodile endured its captivity, its instincts suppressed, its days and nights punctuated by monotony. One night, amidst the bustle of another ostentatious dinner, tragedy struck. The crocodile, taking advantage of a staff oversight, escaped from its enclosure. In the confusion, the tycoon's chef crossed the crocodile's path. The attack was swift, brutal, a chilling reminder of nature's primal power. Silicon Valley and the albino python's deadly embrace. We leave behind the ostentatious luxury of Russia and head to the cradle of technology, Silicon Valley. Here, at the epicenter of innovation and progress, we find a story that reminds us that even the brightest minds can be seduced by the allure of the exotic. Our protagonist, a Silicon Valley entrepreneur, a visionary who amassed a fortune in the digital world. His obsession, snakes in particular, the albino reticulated python, a creature of hypnotic beauty and silent lethality. Imagine the scene: a smart home with cutting-edge technology, minimalist and modern. And at the center of this technological sanctuary, a glass terrarium home to a 15-foot-long albino reticulated python, its snow-white scales gleaming under the artificial light. One day, while feeding his python, the entrepreneur made a fatal mistake. He underestimated the snake's speed and power. Only the quick intervention of his assistant, armed with a knife and a dose of bravery, saved his life. Dubai, the roar of the white tiger and the sheikh's downfall. Our final destination takes us to Dubai, a playground for the ultra-rich, where skyscrapers defy the sky and luxury knows no bounds. Here, amidst the glitz and glamour, we find a story that reminds us that even in the world of unbridled opulence, nature always finds a way to remind us of its power. At the heart of this story is an Arab sheikh, famous for his oil fortune and his passion for exotic animals. His most prized possession, a white tiger, a creature of breathtaking beauty and unparalleled ferocity. This magnificent animal, a symbol of power and prestige, cost the sheikh the astounding sum of $5 million. However, the cage, no matter how gilded, cannot contain the wild nature of a tiger. The animal's roars, once a symbol of power, became a constant lament, a reminder of its plight. Tragedy struck during a meeting of foreign dignitaries. The tiger, stressed by the crowd and the commotion, escaped from its enclosure. A call to action, breaking the chains of captivity. Throughout our journey, we have witnessed the human fascination with the exotic, of how the desire to possess the beauty and ferocity of the natural world can lead to cruelty and tragedy. We have seen how opulence and extravagance can blind people to the suffering of the creatures they claim to love. But we have also seen glimpses of hope. Sanctuaries and organizations dedicated to rescuing and rehabilitating these animals, giving them a second chance at life. The choice is in our hands. We can continue to be complicit in this cycle of exploitation, or we can choose to break the chains of captivity. Thank you for being part of the animal kingdom.